Hi everyone, this is Pam from Heart of Texas Studio, and I want to give you a quick video tutorial of this Graphic 45 Gatefold Haunted House album that Fran from Violet Scrapbook designed and was kind enough to let me use her spin-off of this. The front has some cutouts for your door decorations and a chipboard tag from Graphic 45. And you can also see the detail of the top of the roof. This has the ghost, or the moon rather, that covered with glossy accents, the flying little bat, which you can see better there, and the ghost that's trying to rise out of the chimney. On the first page that we open is the inside front cover that also has another cloth that's covered with glossy accents, and it has a slanted different cut of roof that will give you instructions on how to do that. It's just a different angle of the purple and orange paper. It also has a pumpkin that is filled with facial sector filled with green stickles. On the next page is the black and orange checkered paper and the Halloween pumpkin paper, and it has some chipboard cutouts that you can mount on foam dots to add some interest to the page. The next one is just another fold out that has scary chipboard letters that are included, and you will add some cutout banners that run along the side. Also included some ribbon, and you'll need to cut a mat for that. The next page is Boo. It has some cutout checkerboard pieces. It has a black tag and a Graphic 45 chipboard tag. It also has stickles embellished on the small pumpkin. The Boo is mounted on pop dots to give it some depth in the element. And the next page is just a plain witch's hat paper with some pieces cut out and added to it for the black and green, along with a photo. You can mount the photo or not. The cat's not included. You'll have to find your own cat. Sorry. And this is just a small tag that you can fit in on any page that you choose. It also has this side, which is using their chipboard tag, and this is just a cutout from one of their papers. You can bind this kit either with the coils or with the rings that are included in the paper. Either way, I would suggest that you cover the paper, the chipboard first, and then punch your holes and on each side. Excuse me. Or if you're going to do the coil, do it before you add any embellishments. This makes it a lot easier for you to deal with when you're punching the holes. The pumpkin patch is the second type of the roof of the house. This is a cutout that comes with it, with a little pumpkin and a pumpkin patch sign that I added glossy accents, green glossy accents to the letters inside, and then did some pin work on the pumpkin patch sign itself. The back side of the roof house, and you can see that it has some spooky eyes that I might make tickle. I don't know. There they go. And then it has a flip-up page, which is folded at a ½ inch at the top, and your instructions are given on that to mount your pictures inside. You can also mount a picture up here or journaling, whichever you prefer. It has a half circle cut here mounted at the bottom with some foam tape to allow for a closure there on your page. The trick or treat page is another cutout word with some of the different signs and graphics of Graphic 45 paper. This one is mounted on pop dots cut out of this frame, and the trick or treat words are included in your kit. This page is just a little photo matting that comes with it. It has the owl tag. You can use the tag of your choice, and I believe it comes with the orange pom-pom trim at the bottom. The next page is the postcard page. It has some black and white check ribbon, a fussy cut sunflower, a tag with some stickles embellishments, and this tag is tied to the ribbon. Again, you have the pop-up page, the fold-up page, and You can border punch here with your favorite border punch and add a scaringly delightful picture to this. The next page is your witch's shoes, which I think is probably my favorite page. But it has all the instructions to paper piece it together. It has a little sign that says, "Would a bad witch wear shoes is fabulous," and that's also included. Page is cut, and again, you make a flip-up page with it. You can add your favorite picture and another picture of your fun little witch's shoes add-on. And this is the back page. I'm going to see if you can see the pumpkin and ghost a little closer there. It has a clock that is on a chipboard and mounted with foam dots. And this is a border that you'll cut from the back page, and the instructions are in there. This is a drippy goo Martha Stewart Halloween border punch that's included in your kit. And just use a button, chipboard cloth button or tab, and tie with jute, and this flips up like this. Inside is a witch's hat that you'll have to paper piece the purple and orange band around her hat, and I did just some white markings on the hat to give it some dimension. You'll add a checkerboard frame at the bottom here and some squares that are, the green is mounted on top dots, and the spider is glossy accent. And the page closes with you're starting with your long and the short, and then it has a roof that's going to close to angle off of this roof. Another long page, and still tag one in there. A short page that's going to cover that, and then it's going to have the front opening. So you can see the stagger line of the roof, so you'll know how to assemble it. The measurements of each page is given in there, so you'll know which way to follow along. And this is the back of the page, and you can see that you need to paint black around the outside edges of the entire back of the page. You don't need to paint the whole thing, it's just the outside edges that are going to show. And you will be cutting 1/8 of an inch around the entire page and cutting off the border. The instructions are in there. You cut off this border that's down here, and that's where it's added to the back inside page. You trim 1/8 of an inch all the way around, and you glue your page down. You do have to cut off a piece of the roof right here and add just a scrap piece of paper from what you have left to do. And that's kind of it in a nutshell. Have fun, tie a ribbon on it, and get those trick-or-treat pictures in that album. Thanks a lot.